I'm just driving through the neighborhood, guys. Nobody has power. Everybody's lights are out. And nobody's got power. As you can see, only thing is lit up is my headlights, lighting everything up. All these people's houses are dark. No TVs in the windows. You can't see no TVs. All you see is headlights from the people's cars lighting up their houses, but everything is dark. A few people have solar lights in the yard, but other than that, everything's dark. I just heard a generator just now. They got a generator going. The few people that have a generator, you can hear the generator going. I'm gonna circle around the other side and take a look, see. As you can see, everything is dark. There's a guy out doing whatever he's doing. Like I said, you got people that got solar lights, but other than that, everything is dark. This caught everybody by surprise. Yeah. Caught everybody by surprise. Caught me by surprise. There's a generator going. Yep. Only the people that have generators have power. And those generators are loud. I turned mine off just before I left. So now everything's charged up, so I can sleep all night tonight and quiet because my batteries are all fully charged. And I'm good. I'm fortunate that I have a generator. Here we go. Well, guys, as you can see, we lost power last night, and people were without power. Some people had power because they had generators. Cole and I are out here walking. It's Wednesday, and got little kids up ahead. We're trying to make it to this tunnel, so we got some shelter from the darn rain. So we'll see. We can get to this tunnel. I don't want him getting wet. I don't want to get wet. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm not the only one that had a generator. I drove around last night and checked out other people. You know, all you gotta do is go ride around the neighborhood with your windows down. And these kids. Here, Cole. Hold on, we get past these kids. Well, we made it to the cave. There we go. Now I won't get wet. The little kids have taken off up that way. And which is good, because I wouldn't want to be stuck in this cave with a bunch of kids. That would be kind of awkward and kind of creepy at the same time. Especially with Cole being unpredictable as he is. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, my generator worked good last night. Kept me nice and powered up last night in the house. And as I was driving through the neighborhood, I could hear other people's generators going. You know, I could say it's about I don't know, 10, maybe 12 other people in my little complex that have generators. But I was just checking to see because I was curious, as to who else is prepared. And I got quite a few people that are prepared, but 10, 12 people in a community of over 500, that's not much, you know. And fortunately, the power came back on sometime between, I'm going to say, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Yeah, sometime, somewhere between 2 and 4 a.m., the power came back on. So it was a short duration thing or whatever, but it made me realize that, got to keep your preps up and keep your stuff where you can get to it. I had trouble finding my darn flashlights and finding my glow sticks and my stuff, and my generator was at the storage unit. I had to go to the storage unit, get my generator, and bring it back home to use it. So I wasn't prepared. Your stuff's got to be right where you can get it, right at home. What if I couldn't have gotten home, got into the storage place, or the storage place power was out and the gate wouldn't open or something? It would have been, a whole different experience. But I do have my solar panels and my battery backup, so that worked out good. But I was able to charge my batteries with the generator, and everything worked out good. So, but if it was an extended situation, that'd be a whole other story. Because I've all but used all my gas reserves because I wanted to use it up because it's been sitting for so long, and I haven't been able to replenish it because the gas prices have been so high. But it's all good. I'm gonna wait this rain out right here in the shelter of this tunnel here. This would be a good spot to hang out at. Everybody's coming through, People on bikes. They don't mind getting wet. But there goes Cole. He don't mind getting wet either. I'm not trying to get wet. Fortunately, I'm not too far from the truck, so if I get a break in this, I'm going to make my way back to the truck. Cole's going to have a short walk today. But at least he got out of the house. And he's always grateful for just getting out of the house. He's happy. He knew where we were going. We haven't been to this park in a while, so he knew where he was going. So he got excited when we pulled up. Look at him. But guys, just keep in mind, if you're prepared and you're a prepper, there are some people around you that are preppers too, because anybody that has a generator, I consider them a prepper. You got a generator, you got forethought to know that you could lose power, or you're a construction worker or something where you need generator power as your tools, your job site and whatever, but you still had, forethought to do that. And you invested the money in getting one, because those things aren't cheap. The cheapest ones are going to be probably like the one I got, probably about $500, $600, and that's what they cost now. When I bought mine, it was like $350 because I got it before all the goofiness was going on. Harbor Freight had them for real good sale. That's why I got mine. I should have got 2 of them when I had the chance, but I didn't. But yeah, so it runs good and it runs quiet. But people that have generators pretty much are preppers and whatever. And people that don't have generators, doesn't mean they're not preppers. It's just that they're not hardcore to that extent. But a real prepper is going to have a generator. A real prepper. So that's one of the things that are, more of the high-end areas or whatever. If you got a generator, then I'm pretty sure you got all your other ducks pretty much in a row. Comes another biker. Getting wet. I guess she decided to get back to her car before the rain got too bad. But anyway, like I say, I'm a prepper because I've got a generator, I got solar panels, I got a lot of other stuff. So A lot of people in your area, but not many people. Like I say, 10 people out of over 500. You know, that's not much at all. You know, that have generators. You know, the way we lose power, which we don't really lose power that much because the community I live in is relatively new, and all of our electrical wiring and everything is underground. So there's no way trees could fall on the power lines or anything. But if there's a overload and a transformer goes out, that's probably what happened because it was just in my community. You know, because other side of the street, the main street and whatever, was lights were working, everything else was working, so it wasn't widespread, and it was, you know, selectively, you know, a few select spots, you know, not really a saturated area, not a large area, just certain pockets. So, but if it were full blown, you know, you couldn't get gas because the gas pumps wouldn't work, or the street lights were out, all that, it would be a whole other story. But it worked out good. It was a good little test, which of course I consider I failed miserably because I had to go and get the generator. It wasn't at home where I needed it. I had to dig out my flashlights and everything, because I didn't want to do candles because I found plenty of candles, but I didn't have flashlights. But I didn't want to do candles because it was too hot for that. You know, it's summertime. In wintertime, candles are perfect because they're going to heat things up and they'll give you light. But summertime, not so much. You know, but there's a truck over there. Cole and I are headed back. Get out of this rain. It's starting to taper off. Not coming down very hard now at all. But it's another park we go to. This is a pretty long trail here going this way and that way. I just decided we're going to do a short trip today. But this trail is almost 10 miles long. And we do different parts of it, you know, different days, because it goes through 3 or 4 different parks through the area. So all our parks here in Michigan pretty much are connected by these trails, the rails to trails. They go all over the place or whatever, and they connect all the different parks and playgrounds. So it's pretty cool the way you got it set up. But yeah, like I say, what I was saying, you know, I was pretty well prepared for it. When all said things, everything all said and done, I was able to power stuff and everything. But I didn't have things at the ready. You know, it was kind of hit and miss, but you know, I got it done. You know, at least I have the stuff. I might have had to dig some stuff out and search a little bit, but you know, I was able to get it together. But better than most people are, whatever. But anyway, that's it for today. Cole and I are back at the truck. I'm getting ready to get in the truck. We're gonna go home, get something to eat, relax. Cole has disappeared. I don't know where he went. Probably back in that somewhere. There he is, right there. Cole is so quiet, he can just pop up on you out of nothing. And that coat blends in perfectly with just about every situation, every area I go to and wherever. He can disappear in the woods in a second. So, and the size he is, I mean, he could be a wolf or a darn bobcat, a darn mountain lion. Anything could just jump out of the bushes at you, and you wouldn't even have time to react. You wouldn't even have time to shoot if you had your gun on you. He'd be on you that fast. So, being prepared is very important. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.